Lakewood Ranch, it's pretty awesome. However, it just might not be for you. Now, I've made the move to the Lakewood Ranch area not once, but twice. So I can tell you all the reasons that we moved back here. Lots of options, great opportunity. The location is fantastic. The weather is a little warm, but I kind of like sunny and warm. There are tons of restaurants. There's a ton of events. You're surrounded by beautiful water. Isn't that gorgeous? So let's talk about some of the reasons that Lakewood Ranch might not be for you. Are you ready? Let's do it. What is up, everybody? If it's your first time checking out our channel, hello and welcome. If you're a returning viewer, hello, welcome back. My name is Adam Miller with the 941 Lifestyle Group. I'm a real estate agent. I'm a lifestyle matchmaker. Glad you found the channel. Okay, so if you're watching this video and you already live in the area, Sarasota, Bradenton, then you know what I mean when I say Lakewood Ranch is a fantastic location. If you are watching this from out of state, Lakewood Ranch, it's a fantastic location. And here's why I say that one. You can be in downtown Sarasota, maybe 20 minutes. You can be to some of the most beautiful beaches in the entire country, maybe 35 minutes, maybe an hour and 35 minutes. It's only about 20, 25 miles away. It just depends on what time of day you go and what time of the year you go. If you're in season, it's gonna be super busy. You can be in St. Pete where you can see the Tampa Bay Rays play. You can see the Tampa Bay Rowdies play. That's about 40 minutes, depending on where you live in Lakewood Ranch. You can be in the city, in Tampa, in about an hour. If you like Disney, that's your drive. You can be in Disney about 2 hours. Lakewood Ranch is about 33,000 acres. There's about 10,000 acres of lakes and about 150 miles of walking, biking, hiking trails. Okay, so since real estate is my area of expertise, let's just dive in. Let's talk about some real estate. So what I love about Lakewood Ranch, especially as a real estate agent, are the options. You can find attached villas and condos in the $300,000 range. You can find single-family homes. Actually, you can find some single-family homes in the $400,000 range. You can find estate homes in a gated community, upwards of $6 million, and everything in between. And monthly homeowners associations, those could range anywhere from about $200 a month, give or take, to well over $700, $800 a month. So at the time of this recording, Lakewood Ranch is currently celebrating its 30th year. So you can find homes in mature neighborhoods that started in 1995. You can find brand new construction homes that might not even be done until 2025. And of course, I will be sure to put some links in the description down below to homes for sale. I'll put some links in the description down to some neighborhood tours and some home tours as well. Okay, let's talk about shopping. Interesting enough, we have UTC, University Town Center, which is a mall. And while malls around the country are failing and closing, UTC, it is just jumping. And of course, in that mall, you have Seasons 52, you have Macy's, you have Saks Fifth Avenue. And outside of the mall is just astonishing. There are dozens of restaurants, dozens of shopping, everything that you possibly need, you can get at UTC. And directly across the street, not technically UTC, but there are shopping malls, and there's a Trader Joe's, and there is a Marshall's, and there is a Ross, and there is a Bonefish Grill, everything you can possibly imagine right there. And then in addition, Lakewood Ranch has not one, not two, but 3 separate shopping areas. They have the Green, which is to the north. They have Lakewood Ranch Main Street, the OG, the original. And then right now in Waterside, in Sarasota County, which is where I currently am, there is Waterside Place. And one of the things that I personally love about all of the shopping areas, I'm a big advocate of supporting local businesses. So yes, you can find your chain restaurants. Yes, you can find your chain clothing stores, but there are a ton of mom and pop businesses that you can support. And as you know, small businesses, they are the lifeblood of every community. So support your local community. Okay, so this was something that was not on my list, but I think another unique thing about Lakewood Ranch, in that, first of all, it's been voted the #1 multi-generational community in the country 6 years in a row. Here's what I think is cool about that, because it does not matter if you are single, it doesn't matter if you are a couple starting a family, doesn't matter if you are my age, mid-50s, doesn't matter if you are retired, or if you're soon to be retired. There is a community and there is something to do for everyone, no matter what your age. And I think that's pretty cool. Now, if you are thinking about starting a family, or maybe you have a family with kids, one of the main reasons that a lot of families move to this area are the top A-rated schools that we have here. Now, of course, I can't go through all of the schools that are in this area, but I can tell you that there are 12 preschools, there are 14 primary and secondary schools, and then there are 10 higher education schools in the area. I will put a link in the description down below so that you can do your own research. Okay, let's talk about things to do in Lakewood Ranch. So right now I am in Waterside, which is in Sarasota County. They closed down the street that I'm walking on right now. They have a Sunday farmers market, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Fantastic. I was here just this last week, bought some bread, bought myself some local honey. They also have ranch night Wednesdays, 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock every Wednesday. Again, they shut down the streets filled with local vendors. They have live music in the plaza. They have yoga in the park, yoga outside. They even have movie night. I'm gonna put a link in the description down below to the event page so you can see all the activities. That wasn't even a 10th of what happens right here in Waterside. Then in the heart of Lakewood Ranch on Main Street, they have First Fridays, live music. They shut down the street. They have local vendors. You can have a drink or dinner at the local restaurants that are on the street as well too. Such a blast. There is the Fine Arts Festival. There's probably a dozen events that take place on Main Street throughout the year. Again, I'm gonna put a link in the description down below just so you can see all the events that take place here. If you like hiking, if you like walking, if you like biking, if you like rollerblading, if you like walking your dog, you are going to love it in Lakewood Ranch. Why? Because there are 150 miles of trails, there are 12 parks and nature preserves right here in Lakewood Ranch. And I'll put some links in the description down below to some of the parks. There's the Greenbrook Adventure Park, there's the Summerfield Community Park, there's Nathan Benderson Park. I can do a video just on Nathan Benderson Park because there's so many activities there. I may do that one day. There is the Premier Sports Campus, there is Heron's Nest Nature Park. I did do a video there. I'm gonna put a link in the description down below. That was surprising because I did not know that it was intricate and as beautiful as it actually is. And by the way, in the links in the description down below, I do have a couple of free guides, a guide to buying a home and things you should know, and of course a relocation guide. Now, of course, we cannot talk about Florida without talking about golfing, right? At the time of this recording, there are actually 5 communities within Lakewood Ranch that are golf course communities, with one being built. I think it's supposed to be done, I think by 2025. And there are a good dozen, maybe 2 dozen more golf courses in and around Lakewood Ranch. And we're talking about Esplanade Golf and Country Club. There is Azario Esplanade Country Club East, Lakewood Ranch Golf and Country Club. There is also Lakewood National. There is the Concession, beautiful homes in there too, by the way. There is Heritage Harbor Golf Club. There is University Park Country Club. There is Rosedale. There is Heritage. There is Legacy Golf Course. So many different options. I'll put links in the description down below. So whether you live in a community that offers a ton of lifestyle activities, or you live in a community that doesn't offer those, you still have the options to do things like tennis, or pickleball, or yoga in the park, or perhaps swimming, or kayaking, or stand-up paddleboarding. So many opportunities and so many communities that offer those within the community. But like I said, you have options to do those outside of communities that offer those. And of course, one of the top questions that we get from people thinking about relocating to this area is, hey Adam, what are the medical facilities like here? And just like with the schools, one of the great things about Lakewood Ranch is that we have A-rated medical facilities here. The primary hospital in Lakewood Ranch is Lakewood Ranch Medical Center. And the great thing is that there are a ton of different medical centers around, but even just in terms of hospitals in and around Lakewood Ranch, you have Lake Hospital, you have Sarasota Memorial Hospital, you have Doctors Hospital. We have Lakewood Ranch Women's Health Center, we have Florida Cancer Specialists and Research Institute, we have Coastal Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, there's Lakewood Ranch Dental, Lakewood Ranch Chiropractic, there's Health Park East, there's Children's Urgent Care of Lakewood Ranch, and there's also Sarasota Orthopedic Associates. And of course, if you have any questions all about relocating here or about buying a home here, my contact information will be down below. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you stick around and watch this next video. We'll see you next time.